In the heart of a bustling African village, where the rhythms of life intertwined with ancient traditions, there lived a man named Ebiub. Ebiub was a hard-working entrepreneur, striving to expand his small trading business into something greater. But despite his efforts, success seemed to elude him like a mirage in the desert. Frustrated and desperate, Ebiub sought out the guidance of the village witch doctor, a revered figure known for his powerful magic and deep connection to the spirits of the land. With a heavy heart and a mind clouded by worry, Ebiub made his way to the witch doctor's hut, hoping for a solution to his woes. The air was thick with the scent of incense as Ebiub entered the dimly lit hut, the flickering flames casting eerie shadows on the walls. The witch doctor, a wiry figure draped in colorful robes, greeted Ebiub with a solemn nod. "I seek your wisdom, revered one," Ebiub began, his voice trembling with uncertainty. "My business struggles, and I fear for the future of my family. Please, guide me on the path to prosperity." The witch doctor studied Ebiub with piercing eyes, his gaze seeming to penetrate deep into the very essence of his being. After a moment of silence, he spoke in a voice that seemed to resonate with ancient power. "To unlock the riches you seek, a sacrifice must be made," the witch doctor declared, his words carrying the weight of destiny. "Bring forth an offering of blood and bone, and the spirits shall grant you your heart's desire." With a sense of trepidation gnawing at his soul, Ebiub agreed to the witch doctor's terms, unaware of the darkness that lurked beneath the surface of his bargain. Days turned into weeks, and Ebiub's business began to flourish as if touched by unseen hands. But with prosperity came a price he never could have imagined. One fateful night, as the moon hung low in the sky and shadows danced upon the earth, tragedy struck Ebiub's household. His beloved daughter, Ella, fell gravely ill, writhing in agony as if tormented by unseen forces. At first, Ebiub and his wife, Nana, sought the help of the village healer, hoping for a cure to Ella's mysterious ailment. But despite their efforts, her condition only worsened with each passing day. Desperate for answers, Ebiub returned to the witch doctor, his heart heavy with guilt and remorse. "What have you done to my daughter?" he cried, his voice breaking with emotion. "She suffers, and I fear she is beyond saving." The witch doctor's eyes gleamed with an otherworldly light as he spoke, his voice carrying a sinister undertone. "The spirits are displeased," he intoned, his words like a dagger to Ebiub's heart. "Your prosperity has come at a cost, and now the debt must be repaid." With a heavy heart and a sense of dread gnawing at his soul, Ebiub begged the witch doctor for a way to save his daughter. But the price of redemption was steep, and the path to salvation shrouded in darkness. "The spirit of the serpent has claimed your daughter," the witch doctor declared, his voice echoing with finality. "To break its hold, you must journey to the realm of the dead and retrieve the soul of a fallen warrior." The spirit of the snake, with its sinister presence, cast a dark shadow over every aspect of Ella's life, including her education. In the grip of the spirit's influence, Ella's once sharp mind became clouded and unfocused, her thoughts constantly plagued by strange visions and unsettling whispers that seemed to echo in the depths of her soul. As Ella struggled to concentrate in school, her grades began to slip, her once promising academic career overshadowed by the relentless torment of the serpent spirit. No matter how hard she tried to focus, she found herself unable to shake off the suffocating grip of darkness that clung to her like a second skin. Her teachers grew concerned as Ella's performance continued to decline, noting her increasingly distracted demeanor and her inability to keep up with her classmates. They tried to offer support and guidance, but Ella remained distant and withdrawn, her thoughts consumed by the unseen force that held her captive. Despite her best efforts to push through the darkness and reclaim control of her life, Ella found herself sinking deeper into despair with each passing day. The spirit of the snake seemed to grow stronger with each moment, its sinister influence seeping into every aspect of her being and leaving her feeling helpless and alone. Driven by love and desperation, Abub embarked on a perilous quest to save his daughter, venturing deep into the heart of the wilderness in search of the spirit world's gateway. Through dense jungles and treacherous swamps, he pressed onward, his determination unwavering despite the dangers that lurked at every turn. And as he ventured deeper into the unknown, he encountered trials that tested his strength and resolve like never before. At last, after days of relentless pursuit, Abub reached the entrance to the spirit world, a realm of shadows and whispers where the barriers between life and death blurred and shifted like the sands of time. With trembling hands and a heart heavy with sorrow, Abub stepped through the veil, bracing himself for the trials that awaited him on the other side. As he journeyed through the spirit world's ethereal landscape, he encountered the souls of the departed, each one bearing the weight of their own regrets and desires. And amidst the swirling mist and haunting echoes, he finally found what he sought. A fallen warrior, his spirit bound by the chains of the past, stood before Abub like a spectre from a forgotten age. With a solemn gaze and a voice filled with sorrow, the warrior spoke of his fate and the price he had paid for his deeds in life. Moved by compassion and a sense of duty, Abub pleaded with the warrior to aid him in his quest, to help him break the serpent's curse and save his daughter from a fate worse than death. And in that moment, amidst the whispers of the ancients and the echoes of forgotten dreams, a bond was forged between two souls bound by destiny and the timeless dance of fate. With a cry of defiance and a spirit unbroken, Abub confronted the serpent that had ensnared his daughter's soul, his voice ringing out like a clarion call in the darkness. With a final surge of strength and a prayer upon his lips, Abub banished the serpent's curse from his daughter's soul, setting her free from the darkness that had threatened to consume her. And as the first light of dawn broke upon the horizon, Abub held his daughter in his arms once more, their hearts united in a bond that transcended time and space. For in the crucible of adversity, they had emerged stronger than ever before, their love a beacon of hope in a world shrouded in darkness. Though the scars of their ordeal would never fully heal, they knew that together, they could overcome any challenge that lay before them, guided by the light of love and the courage of their convictions. Abub and his family stood united, their spirits unbroken and their souls ablaze with the fire of hope. For in the end, it was not the darkness that defined them, but the light that shone from within, a light that would guide them on their journey through the trials and tribulations of life and lead them to a future filled with promise and possibility.